Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cassie. If you're new here, don't
Auntie.
we started.
Hi.
Don't forget don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're new, hello, welcome to the fam. And I'm here with my gang. Of course, they're going to introduce themselves and leave their handles, and you can follow them and get interacted and all of that.
Okay, Frima. Okay. Frenzy. Moving on.
Betsy
They can't hear you.
I'm Betsy Ann.
Hi, I'm Tish. Hi, I'm Cass.
Hi, I'm Ass.
I'm Bass.
Okay, so what's today's topic?
As a teenager, if you had to get pregnant, would you abort it or you would keep it? That's the question.
Okay, as you're in school or as a
In
teenager?
school,
'Cause
SHS, university.
So
when you were
First, what's
alive.
the age range of a teenager? That's 13 to...
the age, yes, from 13 to 19. That's
By
teenager.
African setting.
African definition.
It's
13
12.
Yeah, I'm married.
12 years.
From the time you are born to you leave your mother's house,
Yeah.
you're a teenager.
You're a teenager.
Let's get right into the
Video.
Personally, I think if I was to get pregnant at this age, my age, you don't need to know my age, but at this age, I personally will keep it because
Are you sure?
yes, because with me, my family, they'll be
Jesus is Lord.
they'll be able to
Support you.
support me, yeah. And if the man decides to, ghost, my family, they'll talk, they'll cry, but then I don't think I'll risk and put my life on the line and then try and abort and I'll die.
Regardless
So,
of who it is.
Yes.
I like
Regardless. So
No,
if you
no,
was a
actually,
babe,
regardless
no.
of the baby.
That's
That
the
counts.
question now. If I was raped by a drunkard or someone, I won't want to keep the baby. And
You know you can be prosecuted for that.
This person,
His
his
father
father is a rapist. Did
So
you get
how
it?
come at that point you'd be willing to put your life on the
on
line?
the line.
Because I feel like I will give birth and I'll haze the child. Because every time I see you, I know that now your dad is a rapist.
And okay, I
You know what I'm
understand you
trying to
because
say?
it's not just you that gave birth.
Yes.
Like it wasn't just you. Something happened.
Yes. And then there's the scene
So
so
it's
keep
you
occurring
and-
into my head.
okay.
And then
Not a
also
baby
he
out of
will grow
love.
up and
it's not a baby out of love.
he or she will grow up and be asking, where is my dad?
But
I'm
then
not-
if you have a baby with someone, let's say you were not raped, and your boyfriend right now, and then he ghosts on you and you still decide to have the baby, won't you still have that hurt, that same pain of
I will, but then he's not a rapist. Because with my boyfriend we had good times and bad times, obviously. But
Yeah.
now it's like fine. He doesn't want to take responsibility, but I will give birth at this time because my parents
You
can
should.
afford it.
Okay, the
Yes.
reason why I
She says
think
you get the
Betty
support, so
Yeah.
okay. For me,
Personally.
if I had a baby right now,
if you were pregnant right
if
now,
I was pregnant right now, and it was for someone I know that's like, how do I put this? If the person like with my boyfriend and the person goes to me, I won't keep the baby because
regardless of whatever love you have for him,
you see, if that comes in, then I have a chance that okay, when
50-50.
when I suffer to bring this child up, you will come one day and you are like, I am sorry, I want the baby, it's our baby.
You are mad.
When you went away, you didn't know it was our baby. So what are you telling me? Do you get it? So me, if it's 50-50, like if
Depends on the situation though.
it depends on the situation. If it's so hard, but regardless, unless maybe it's those kind of rape thing, I can't keep the baby.
Yeah, that's
I
what
won't
I'm
lie
saying. Baby
about
out
it.
without love.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't keep the baby. If
Personally,
right now I'm playing, and I have a child, like I get pregnant, I will have the baby. I'm not saying this because my best friend has a baby or anything, but then I will have the
Why
baby
do you tell everybody I have a baby?
because it's like having a baby is blessing. You get it? It's something very sensitive. You can like have any other person in your life, but when you have a child, there's this mother and daughter connection. Like there's this, you know what I'm talking about. You know what your mom does for you, regardless how she gets angry. There are some level you can relate. Like there are some mothers that can get angry and all of that, but then when it gets to my child, I don't play.
Yeah.
I don't play.
So you're saying it will depend on how you got pregnant.
Yes.
That would be
It would. Yes.
Determine
whether I will keep it or not.
Me, I'll keep it if I'm traveling out of the country. My boyfriend is supporting me. My parents are supporting me because I'm not giving birth in Ghana. I'm dear.
But then if you're not gonna have that support, if you're not gonna get the opportunity to go out of the country, you're not gonna keep it.
I'm sorry, honey. Babes. Sorry. I can't keep you. But my children need to get a green card like by birth.
Yeah.
Down there it's K. I'm setting their future.
Yeah,
so
she should.
it has to be there, yeah. So everyone's getting pregnant right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really need me. Hey. It really need me.
Yeah.
The green card, it need me because Ghana.
I think this topic is based on the situation as I started with. So if like
but you know there's some people that right now, regardless whether it happened good or bad, they will not keep it.
No,
yeah.
we'll come to that. We'll come to that, but we just want to know.
With me, I'm the last child, right? If like it's not a madman, I wasn't raped, and it's my boyfriend, and he even goes, I will want to give birth and then have the baby. My mom will cry, but she'll, at the end, she won't want me to put my life on the line.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only girl. She won't want me to do that.
So
I will
keep
give birth.
Of course you keep it.
Me right now, honestly, I fear abortions. That's something I fear. Anybody who knows me knows I fear abortions. I don't see myself
going through
an abortion. But then, here's the case where I already have a kid right now. If I were to get pregnant and it's not in a good situation, not like I was raped or anything, like let's say I get pregnant right now and maybe the finances are not there. Honestly, I would think of having an abortion because I have a kid. He's only 2. Come to add another one when maybe the situation. But if I get pregnant right now and my man is willing, he's financially stable, my family is willing to, as for the family support, it will be there regardless of how it happens.
So that's already one.
If the person I get pregnant for is willing to support me financially, or even if the person is not willing to support me, but then I have someone else who is willing to take. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes it will be your baby daddy, but then he's willing to support you. If I have someone who is willing to support me, I will have the baby. But
once
then
you get scared at some points, the person can bail out.
That's why you won't be dependent on him the whole time. Even though he's helping you out, at the same time you'll be trying to find your way. But then if right now, only because I have a 2-year-old and I'm not about to add more than I can handle, I would consider having an abortion. But now it is rare because I really fear that whole process.
Okay. So having right now we spoke about we having a baby at this age and all of that. Some people have babies and with their lovers, with their boyfriends. And the first question, like, this is my best friend's biggest fear, to have a child for a man and he will ask you how, why.
Yeah, you go and tell a man you're pregnant. Your man, you know that Betty is dating Eugene. You know that Eugene is Betty's boyfriend. And then Betty gets pregnant. You guys tell them, maybe, Tish, I tested and I'm positive. How do I tell Eugene? Then we go and tell Eugene and say,
How do you get pregnant? Artificial insemination.
I'm your girlfriend. When you were having sex with me raw, you weren't thinking about babies. Now that I'm pregnant, you're asking me how. That's one, and that would break my heart.
Advice is very, very.
That will break my heart. I'm not going to, if I go to. It's different if it's just someone that we are having a fling. That one, the guy, he has every right to ask how because he doesn't have that 100% guarantee that I'm the only one. He's the only one I'm. But my boyfriend, you know that it's you and I. How you gonna ask me how?
Yeah.
Even if you're thinking how, frame it.
There was a situation,
don't
where someone came up to me and then the person was able to open up to me because I'm this person, I like to talk about these things because I like talking. Do you get it? So people that confide in me come to me with this thing. And it's like this girl got pregnant and her man was asking her she texted and she told the man and the man is like, okay, then okay, so like
What's the
what
next move?
Next.
And then the girl, you don't check up on the girl. It's fine, you're disturbed because you're not ready to be a father. What of the one that's the thing is inside her womb? Like it's a girl, oh, it's a girl. You are the man. You don't have anything on you. You're not going to go through any headache, any swelling of faces, any discrimination, and the discrimination, the social media troll, all those things. You're not going to suffer because even right now, as of now, the legon like this. If a boy has something to do with a girl and then it comes out, it's yawa for the girl, but it's not yawa for the boy.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's supposed to be like that, but then that's how we've made it. Yes, that's how we've made it look like. So how is it that you are with your girlfriend and she gets pregnant and you ask her, do you want to keep it? Do I want to keep it? What do you want to do to the baby?
No, I think I understand because the girl side is like higher and greater than the boy.
Yeah, because you are the one.
That's
The
what I was
evidence.
supposed to ask. That goes down to the question of who has the final decision. With, if I get pregnant and tell my man that I'm pregnant, who has the final decision on keeping it or aborting it?
I honestly think if both of you don't agree, then the parents should be involved.
No, I think personally, I think the girl has the final say.
First
of all, because the evidence is on me.
Yes, the evidence is
He
on
can
you.
lie and say he wasn't even the one that did it.
Yes.
For my situation, I have a list of things that should happen before I'll give birth with someone. You get it? So what if the man is willing to fly me for my baby to get my green card?
Yeah,
the man is willing to take care of
but
me.
you're still going to make the final
you have to
decision.
make the final decision on
whether you want to do or not.
And the thing is, maybe I don't want to keep it, and he needs the baby.
So listen, in this sense, both of you, the decision lies on both of you. But at the end of the day, because some women too have not been fair to men. Should I call him, let's say a family friend, his girlfriend gets pregnant, and at that moment he was willing to take care of the baby. So we had a discussion with the girl's family that, oh, keep the baby, what, no. 2 weeks later, the girl has had an abortion. That's not fair.
That's extra.
That is not fair.
Aborting the baby without telling the guy.
Yeah. Then she comes
He can sue and get money.
She comes with a thing of, later she thought about it, and you thought about it, so come and
she'll tell me.
There's some men right now who actually want to. I know some university boys right now who are willing to have a baby. If you get pregnant,
but then again, as I was saying, like the decision lies with the girl, because first of all, I'm going to go through the whole social media, society trauma and all this. I'm going to, keep the 9 months. I mean, it's really difficult.
And where boys,
but it should be a discussion. But then 90% of the decision is the girl, because
the boy should compromise. Let's say even if you the boy, you don't want to keep the baby. If the girl doesn't want to keep it, I think that we should all respect the girl, because at the end of the day, and where boys are not fair is I tell you I'm pregnant, then straight away have an abortion. What if I don't want to have an abortion? What if I have an abortion and something happens? So we should have a discussion, right?
Other girlfriend to my friend.
You come in with your side, I come in with my side. But at the end of the day, I think we should go with the girl's side. Do you get it? Because if you say I should have an abortion and I'm not ready, something like me, I'm not ready to go through that procedure, then fine, ghost on me. At that moment, excuse my language, but fuck you. Because I will not come and put my life on the line at your expense.
And I spend it from here.
You get it? That's not fair. That is very unfair. That boys who do that, even if you're not ready to have the baby, just show some pretend.
And those who give girls drugs without their knowing,
without their knowing, you don't have to. So what if something happens? You see.
Men,
it's not just men, no. It's
both
like
of us. Murder, you kill the person.
I thought you said men.
No.
Like this is these days it's very serious. It's like some things happen and then you're like, is this how like 21st century is? Like, is this how now things are going? Like, you can have a baby for someone and you yourself, you don't know, but maybe the boy has realized or something, like, then he just wants to take care of that without you knowing. You don't have to do that. Because what if, it's different if you want to punish the girl, but then what if, like, she dies?
A problem in her tummy.
What if she's not able to give birth again? What if,
that's something. What if that's my
It will
only
break us.
child? My auntie had an abortion when she was 70, and till today that is the biggest mistake to her, that is her biggest regret. She hasn't been able to have children again, and she only had the abortion then, not because she wasn't ready to have a baby, but because she was thinking about the guy, because he was also 17. She was thinking about him, that his parents, at that moment she was willing to have a baby. No,
You see, this is what people for 21st century 2018 girls forget, that abortion is so fucking risky.
It's
Spiritually,
people think
physically,
and as much as now there are a lot of
emotionally.
institutions that are doing safe abortions,
Yeah.
just because Frema did it and she came out does not mean
that
you
if
and
you
you
do it, you
and come out, sis.
Me
I got so
saying
many
it doesn't
ex.
mean I have anything against
Not ex, I mean,
It doesn't mean there was a
ex.
video earlier. There was a video that came out. A girl who took pills and all of that
to get rid of it.
No. She like just
Contraceptive.
she just took pills like popping pills,
Ecstasy.
ecstasy.
Yeah.
Someone can take it and nothing. The person will be happy, jump around.
Yeah.
But you
You
when you
went
took it,
do
look
it
at how
right
you're
now.
shocked. You're shocked on that like
See,
shocker.
this thing I
You
was
just
talking about
died.
to my best friend some time
Can't do
ago.
it.
Ghana, Africa, I don't know about the other countries
Yeah.
here. The stigmatization around getting birth control is so fucking bad that you can't even go to a hospital and talk to it. No, a hospital is even far-fetched. Your mother, you can't even go to a mother and tell your mom.
No,
after
society
having
has
sex.
No, sometimes it
a
depends.
greater
With my
role
mom,
in this
when my
situation.
mom like this, how I am with my mom.
No,
If
but
I
they're
get
saying the majority.
How many people
okay,
say
yeah,
that?
the majority, but then
You can't go to your mom and tell your mom I started having sex, so
Even
can you
getting a
please
condom
condom
at
control?
even getting
I
a
know,
condom
I
at the
know.
pharmacy.
Let me
price.
I beg you.
Okay, my mother dear, when I wanted to go and get birth control, I discussed it with my mother. She thought it was a good idea, but it's not in every.
It's not every parent.
Someone
One
to
out of
not.
hand.
Some parents they can't even for money. How much more
You
money
can't
for
say
birth
sexy
or
when your parents are
Do you
there.
get it?
Okay.
I'm watching the TV crowd.
I'm looking for
the
slippers.
sex
That's
one.
what my mother would do. You are going to inject.
I mean, the society plays a greater role because
Exactly.
imagine I'm pregnant at this age and I'm walking around. Like
me, I would say.
even the gospel will let the baby die.
Yeah.
You see, in
Honestly,
America,
bad
London and
mouth.
stuff like that. My cousin is in London. She got pregnant. She was in college. She goes to class
Yeah,
with the stomach, and
yeah,
nobody
you have
asks.
special.
Even if you are thinking something, you say
Can't
behind
say
your.
it.
But Ghana, hey,
And
How is it that?
at your age, and you know sometimes the stigmatization is what also pushes
Yeah.
us to make the wrong decisions.
all the time. Sometimes all the time.
It's all that. It's 99.9%.
Hey, I know what people say about me.
Because
They won't write like this.
Yeah,
Hey,
those
their
things.
friend is pregnant. Please, I can't.
Yeah. Even
I don't
though they'll look at it and say, the baby just see, I believe
You
in
see,
life. They'll go like, hey, what can you?
then the baby.
So you have sex.
So you may have all this time people walking around. And you see, the way that is so painful.
When you see a pregnant
so
one,
this
do
girl,
you think that's your head?
then you be
Yeah.
passing right.
Evidence of sex.
So you be passing right there like. So what style at all did she do and then like the thing ended and then like she has a this
We all
girl
do.
too.
Even we all do.
Meanwhile, you're the person that excuse me.
My problem. Let me tell you something.
You
My
see,
biggest
if you're
problem.
judging someone, if you're going to judge someone, watch yourself before you talk. I'm not going to insult. Let's say if I wear braces, I'm not insulting somebody that trying to say a cha-cha. Like, look at her crooked teeth.
Just because,
I'm not going to do that because me like I said,
Why are you wearing the braces? Let me tell you something. My
Do you get
biggest
it?
problem with society, then and now,
Now.
and I'm so shocked and disgusted that it's still going on because I thought that right, these when our minds open,
Yeah.
but trust me,
People are still
we are
childish.
so shallow-minded. How? Don't be fooled because Betty will sit here and say that. She won't have an abortion or maybe Tish, I got pregnant, right? I had my baby. I was the bad person. Everybody. And then
Tish.
I'm bad. 17-year-old. Even when I was
When
let me tell you something, when I was in labor, the rich hospital, the nurses,
And
some was
so
bad.
bad.
But the person standing in front of me, you know the number of abortions she has had?
No, that's not even the annoying part.
But because I had my baby, I'm
She's
the bad person.
person.
Listen, I was saying our paparazzi, yeah? That was way after I'd had the baby. And people were talking, and then I wasn't there. Like, some boys,
Yeah.
and my friend Emil was, I don't want to mention names. And then they were talking about me. They didn't know he's my friend. They said, hey, obviously I came to pass and they told me,
Yeah.
hey, that's a Tish girl, do that, she has a baby, blah, 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 blah. And then when the girl who was saying it, when she finished talking, my friend was like, you had an abortion 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
And she got up and left. A paparazzi.
But you know the
Don't be
annoying part,
fooled.
people are really fake because
Yes.
let me tell you, with this same situation here, when she had the whole pregnancy thing came, Tish had friends, yeah, every single person ghosted.
Left.
I was in Holy Child, she was in Gehe, and then it was so scary that they were now blaming me, your friend, and I'm like, yeah, our friend, I know her friends who even denied knowing Tish.
I'm putting Dre's picture here.
Yes, Dre.
Did you see that baby?
Yes.
Like, can you see him?
Wait, silence.
Okay.
Say hi.
Look at him.
See the baby?
I don't know, you should have a season.
Did you see the baby? And what hurts me was, you know, I wasn't there when she had a baby. When I was in school, right? I was in Kobo Girls. I didn't, like, you know, I wasn't that kind of type that I was concerned about people's matters. So people thought I was this, okay, she's putting herself like some holy person.
Yeah.
But it's just that it's your matter. It doesn't concern me. We're in school. We have to do what school says. If they say I should come 7 o'clock to school, I have to come. Not because I am not A, but because I don't want to do the foolish punishment they'll give me.
I mean, our society,
But then they
break rules, you're the G.
Yeah. So then people,
I used to break rules.
but people will misunderstand and then interpret things in their own way. So we get to university and Tish becomes my friend, and now I am going viral. So now she's friends with a girl who got pregnant.
Yeah,
And
because
hey God, it wasn't easy.
you don't even go for
They had the tag.
I went through because it was so sad that so your friend, and I'm like, I denied it was true. I denied
and they would
it.
text her roommate and be like, hey, so now what? Yeah, in the room with their mothers. With their mothers.
And then her friends
ghosted.
It's so funny how like this is the stress. Her friends ghosted. Like when I say go, I can count the friends she had. Less than 10.
Okay,
and now after the baby came,
when she snaps,
my son,
he's so cute. Our baby. When I was pushing him, were you there? That's our baby. I'm trying to say that when we were, I pushed
wherever you were.
There's different types of people here. Some other girl would have gone through what I went through and not made it till today.
Yeah.
That comes
I
from
can't,
society.
honestly wouldn't have
Somebody
made it
else
through.
would have.
Before you continue, not to say that we sitting here don't have any skeletons in the don't think we are the holiest.
But it's because what we're talking about, we have
we're just
we just have a victim, so then we just have to.
And it's our platform. I mean, you
Somebody
can't
else
catch
would
us.
have. Somebody. When I found out I was pregnant, it was like 6 months.
So you
First
found
of
out.
all, yes, 6 months. First of all, it was risky to have an abortion. Second of all, I wasn't thinking of having an abortion. I was thinking of killing myself. I wasn't thinking about killing the baby. I was thinking of killing myself.
Because already people have the tag. Already this girl, she know the pet.
We know the pets.
She know the pet and she sound preg.
Wait,
So
she
let's say
sound
I'm giving
And this was
I'm
Tish.
giving them chance.
Tish, I'm not surprised.
That was
That's
the phrase.
And let's
That was
say
the phrase.
anybody that had phone was pregnant.
It's true. I heard that story. That's what you're
Life
going
and
So
This
it's
is
not
how-
everybody.
that's
Let's
how it
say when I found out I was pregnant, I hadn't got the support, even in as much as I was getting the backlash. What kept me going was the
Support from
support
home,
I was
yeah.
getting from my family, from the friends
You
who
know
were
what?
left.
Now we're
Somebody
five.
else, do you get it?
We're five.
That's what. But somebody
yes.
else would have been going through that, and that 6 months should have gone to put herself
Where is
under
she
the
now?
knife.
6
Do you
feet.
get it? She would have put herself under the knife. So right now, if somebody gets pregnant, we're in university. Don't paddle your own canoe. It is not in your house.
Please, if you
She
see
will
that
not
my
bring the-
baby bump is out, you have got
She
to
will not bring the
I'm
baby
going
to
why?
your house. She will not come
Yeah.
and ask you for money to feed the
Yeah.
baby. Let's all.
My
I think that
problem
it
is-
all boils down to let's all mind our business.
Yeah.
Do you get
Yeah.
it? Let's all mind
It's
our
very,
business.
very, very normal. Betty Ann, if you would do me a good favor, please take that water from me. When you drink it, you just mind your business. Like, just
So I was
drink it.
actually going to go take the water.
You just mind your business. Because it's like, right now, everyone is nosy. It's very, very normal. If
We
Betty
even do
Ann-
it. No, we even do
I'm
it
not going to
sometimes.
say, I'm not exempting us. So like,
Yes.
I'm not taking us out because I think we don't do it. We all do it, but it's an advice that that's why that's why she was saying that it's still surprising how us at this age. Me, when I see someone and the person is pregnant and the person is our age, I don't get surprised. I'm not like maybe because the person is capable, so like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not surprised. No.
I honestly feel at this
Fine.
age we are growing enough.
Let me tell you
for
something. I have an
all of us to
example.
get.
Just last week,
A few days
a
ago.
few days ago, my friend comes to me and says that she's pregnant. She found out that she's pregnant. some other idiot son first thing, hey, let's go and remove it. Hey, you can't keep it, baby. And I was like, you want to keep
That's not what the person.
That's the first
the
person
person
that's
will
she's
take
like,
the
no.
phone after you telling the person. Do you know that Amma is pregnant?
Where spread it to the whole Ghana.
Do you know
She
that
came,
Amma is
when she came,
pregnant?
I said,
Then you see on her snap, pregnancy is this.
I asked her, do you want to keep it?
Self-employed.
She said no. Tish, I'm not ready. That's when now I said, okay, if you are, because it's not my stomach. It's not, I can't go and force somebody to keep
The fact that yours was
just
successful
because
doesn't
I kept my own
mean
doesn't mean I should go and get. So as she said, no, Tish, I don't have the capacity to keep it. I want to get rid of it. Now that's when, okay, then let's look for the best. Then people are giving her a different option. I'll buy you this pill, you take it. I'm like, no.
I heard they
Let's
mix
go
blue with like blue
Serious.
with Coke.
And
Sometimes
broken
Coke
bottles.
with broken bottles, like
All
so that what
these
you
things just come
choke
and
your
get yourself.
womb and
And let me tell you the people, how about this? Her boyfriend that she was pregnant for could look at her and see that he doesn't have money, so how should you remove it? The money
How should we even remove it? Not
But
how
you know
should
that
we take it
annoying
to
part,
this.
that
so she's
annoying
not
part.
even keeping it. So
How
she's
girls
agreed to
have
take
the
it out.
have their heart, and then there's you come in after everything, you come in bed and then girls.
Those,
Some
you
girls
see, that's why
We
I'm
will
saying
just
that.
take it like it's the as I said, love is not even a joke. In the previous this thing video, go and check it out. Yeah, saying I love you is not a joke. It means a lot.
It means a
It
lot.
means I trust you. It means like I can come to you when I'm sad. You know, it's
It's
deep.
I can talk to you and be happy.
Yes. So when it comes to the issue of pregnancy, and then we talk about don't like it's an advice, just don't ghost. I mean, it's not even a good thing to talk. Like,
Why would you
pregnant.
run?
If somebody comes to tell you she's pregnant, sometimes your reaction is what can cause someone's
Yeah.
life or death.
Yeah.
Do you get it? If someone enters this room and says, hey, you guys are pregnant, then you mean it. Hey, it's not good though. Hey, oh my God, what?
She'll start bleeding.
You go and make her go and do something that will hurt her. Do you get, in as much as maybe you, dear, in your world, you can't keep a baby right now. Doesn't mean that you should go and advise somebody. Just ask her,
keep
oh,
a
what do
baby.
you want to, you know, we calm up. Because this is a very sensitive, if Rima comes to tell
Very
me she's
fucking
pregnant,
sensitive.
my
It's a
reaction
very
can
sensitive.
cause Rima to either make a mistake or make
do
the right decision.
thing. Yeah.
Do you get it? So I think we should, we say we are so mature, we want to, right now we all think we are
We are
kingpins.
mature. Yeah, we all think.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
then
yeah.
we make the most silly decisions, and do you get it? I tell you I'm pregnant. I tell my boyfriend I'm pregnant. Then first thing, go to your boys. Then you go and tell all them, hey, do you know that Tish is pregnant? Or, hey, what will I?
Yeah.
How does it concern
Your boys.
When we're having the
Those
sex,
boys-
why didn't you bring all the
All
boys
of them
there?
come in. Those same boys will
It
go
comes
out
to
and go and
yeah,
say,
different event.
do you get it?
Yeah,
We
different
should
topic of
maybe
if we have a conversation, your boys don't need to know.
we want to act mature, but we want to be treated mature.
The
but
same
we should
yeah.
act
time.
as if.
You see, people these days people think they are matured, right? Meanwhile,
age-wise.
yes. Meanwhile, they think even the older people, some of them think they are matured to the
To
to
the
the
core.
extreme. But then I would say something and you'll be nodding like, yeah, that's sense. Like
Yeah.
she's actually speaking
Speaking,
sense.
yeah.
I was thinking like very, very stupid, but she's actually speaking sense. Like I
Mm.
mean, how would you talk like your girl is pregnant and you go to the boys and you're telling them what should they do?
And the boys will pollute your mind.
And
FYI.
and
There's
and,
no way your boys will tell you, oh, let her keep it.
and they'll tell you that, hey Charlie, why you make ready say you go be father. Well, how sure say the baby says
It be your own.
me that girl no amush it's me it just be talk where I know they want talk then they pollute your mind finish
So
that
how come you didn't know this until the day they told you the girl was pregnant?
it's just that sometimes I really feel for anyone that gets pregnant like
I
at this
think we should
age
break up.
no
At
at
this
at this age if you should get pregnant the first thing you have to do is to inform your family like not your family inform your mother the reason why I'm always saying if you don't have
it's
a
not
mother
easy.
It's
It's
not
the
easy. It's
relationship
not easy.
between you
It's
and your
not easy.
mother.
It's
That's
not
not
easy.
like
So
me,
your
one
mother
thing.
will give you the best answer.
Let me
With
tell you
me,
this.
my mom will pass out.
And
She'll
after
get that.
she will
But
still give you the best.
She'll, you know,
if
mom
your
should
mom will
cry
pass
and
out then
everything.
my mom will die
Listen, if I get
My
pregnant,
mom will
listen,
be
if I
fine.
get
God
pregnant
forbid.
again right now, and
God
I go to my
forbid,
mother,
but
and my mother says, Tish, you will have an abortion, I will not even blink twice. My mother knows what's best
Best
for
for
me.
me.
If I get pregnant and I go to my mom and say, Tish, you will keep it.
Your mom
I
will know.
keep it.
There's no
Your
way
mom,
will tell
nobody
the next
knows
person
what
'cause
is best for you
yes.
except your mother. So if right now we should be responsible for our actions. If you want to be having sex right now, you should we all know the consequences.
Just be ready for it.
Be ready.
First
You're not
of all,
ready to have a
before
baby.
marriage is not
Listen,
really good.
you're not ready to have a baby, but you want to be having. This is to both the girl and the guy.
Yeah.
You're not ready to have a baby, but you want to be having sexual. Okay, then make sure you're on birth control. Make sure you get it. But you're not ready to have a baby, but you want to be having sexual. You're not on any form of birth control, nothing. And then you get pregnant and you are looking around it. What do you expect? What did you expect? When we learned sexual 101 in school, when you have sex and then the sperm enters you, what is the end result?
Pregnancy.
Sometimes we cause our own downfall.
Yeah, if you are not ready for pregnancy,
Don't do
practice
something.
safe sex.
I said this in the earlier.
But even
video.
sex before marriage is not even a good thing.
It's not a good
It's not
thing.
good, Bansi.
But if you're
I'm
going to
just
do
telling
it,
you, it's not a good thing. Stay.
Honestly,
Okay,
I'm
be
really
like
Yeah,
against.
you don't have
Stay a
to stay
virgin.
a virgin.
Stay a virgin.
I'm really against abortion, especially
I'm against
spiritually.
it.
We are
I'm
against
against
it.
Because
Talking about this,
really
yes,
thing.
spiritually. Talking about this, like when it comes to the religious background of all these things, like
I mean, if you're a Christian,
But we also have to remember that everybody comes from a different.
yeah,
that's the thing.
But I'm
Religious
saying
thing.
if you're a Christian, it's not the best. I'm not trying to criticize all those that they've had abortion. I'm not trying
No.
to make you feel bad or trying to make you feel inferior or anything. No,
You are good,
did
baby.
that. You did that. You're bold. You're fine. You're still active, right? Keep it like that. Make sure it doesn't happen again. And make sure you don't do it again, because you never know. Maybe that's your only baby. Okay, you never know. Maybe that's your only baby.
and there's this thing.
It's very. They say something in Chi that they even have a cloth like that. Owa amani, wa wonswa amani. If you have a baby, problem. If you don't have a baby, problem. So just be wise. It's better than having a baby, right? And then
Than to
not have at
mistake,
all.
yeah.
Then it's like you always have to say, "Eh, mi hunyanka."
Yeah, it's not
If
for
I
them.
knew, if I had known, it's always not the best thing. At least let it happen. My mommy will say if you are cooking, okay, and then you know that the salt is too much, then don't put salt in it. After the food down, when you put the salt inside, it's not like it's bad. But if you put it inside, you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
You can't
get
put
it?
potato in it.
So if it's soup,
Potatoes.
if it's cocoa,
And the thing I have such a big problem is girls who have. That's with those who are fine with abortions. How are you gonna have? You got pregnant, had an abortion.
you criticize someone who
It's not even
had a
that.
baby.
You get pregnant again, second abortion. Gets pregnant again,
Third
third abortion.
How?
Gets pregnant again,
Fourth
fourth
abortion.
abortion. Gets pregnant again.
Fine
Are
abortion.
you
Oh,
stupid?
This is good that you
Are you
really
trying
like to
is it that you
abortion.
don't like yourself? Or
He's giving you
at
a
that
chance.
moment,
It's all
at
fun.
that moment, you are stupid.
And it's not for one person,
There's no excuse again. Like you are stupid. How
One
can you?
mistake is a mistake. The
You
second
know that
time
if
is
I,
a mistake.
you know that you're so obviously you know you're fertile. So you know that if I go and collect this thing, I'll get pregnant. But you are stupid.
So like fifth,
So if
fourth,
now in the future
third.
you can't have a baby, who are you going to blame?
your
I
grandmother,
think
your
There's
grandmother.
this thing my pastor taught me, yeah? You rock. Shout out to you, baby. Spiritual
my
legalities.
brother, baby.
Please.
I know,
He's my
right?
husband.
Chris.
Spiritual legalities. Sometimes the abortion we have now,
You'll be so happy.
physically, there's nothing going on. You are still aborting and then it's working. You are getting pregnant, think you're fertile and everything.
Yeah, mafia of
But then in
abortions.
future, it can affect you. And I'm a Christian and I really believe in spiritual things because like shit is happening in the world. Trust me. We are not just
we
walking.
just don't see.
Yeah,
We just don't see.
So-
So if only a pastor would tell us or someone would tell us what is going. Even as we're sitting, if
Yeah.
someone should tell us, okay, we Africans, that's what we believe. Like
Yeah.
if someone should tell us whatever we are going through or we are going to go through, we put our hands on our head when we are walking.
So my advice to those who have aborted before
just
is
stay
that
strong. Like
you should pray. And
Don't let it happen again.
Pray-
Don't
pray-
put yourself
pray
in
like
that
a
situation
fucking
for
Lord.
you to-
and then fast just about that situation of you aborting.
I mean,
Just
you
pray
really,
and fast
maybe
for
you
your
didn't have
future
anyone to-
generations and everything.
anyone
Advise
to
you.
advise you on it. We are not saying that we are, good. No, but just saying that it happened once. Yeah.
And it's
Don't
a
let
mistake.
it
No one is
happen.
blaming you. It
Exactly.
happens.
Yes, yes.
Regularly.
No,
Regularly.
2018.
You are not the
Mention it
first. You are not the
on-
last. You will not be the
2018,
last.
there are so many birth control. There are so many things you can do to stay away from pregnancy, right? If it happened, God is good to you and you are pregnant again. try.
And those
There are so many people to speak to. There, you can, I mean,
You guys
people
are
look at
friends,
you,
best
but
friends.
you know,
That's what.
and the thing I believe is that, and so
That
because
sleep or sleep.
if as we are talking like this, it could happen to any of us, and we'll be like, we said this on camera, but
Yeah.
then Charlie, I
can't
know
take
fit.
it.
Exactly. Yeah. Like there are things that we're just saying it out of things.
If it
we've
hasn't
read.
happened to you,
You
you
know
it's your
how-
wish.
How you feel.
It's your wish that when you cancel, you have the
But
baby.
we, based
because
on the
mommy's
books
there.
we've read, based on education we've got, at this age, we believe.
Experiences.
Yeah, we
People
believe
around
that.
us.
We believe that abortion. We say no to abortion.
Anti-abortion group.
Say
They
no to
say-
Say no
abortion.
to abortion.
If I say anti-abortion, you will say yeah, no.
Shut up.
don't take people's
Advice.
problems on your head.
You have your problems.
You are
carried.
sitting and you know in your heart of hearts you've had an abortion before. Somebody wants to have a baby, you are insulted. Not because, don't think I'm saying it because I had a baby. But it's the truth. You have had your abortion. Somebody gets pregnant and you want to insult her. You want mind your own business. You get it. Think, and let me give you an example. Yeah, there was this girl who was calling me born one. Teacher, she be born one. Oh, just me. Feeling kingpin. Then she gets pregnant. And she was going to have the baby. She's not married. She's not. So if she had a baby, what was she going to be? You're gonna be born one, so be careful. You don't know when it will hit you tomorrow. One of the girls who used to laugh at when I got pregnant, my senior engaged, she laughed at me, insulted me. She got to take the money, but she was pregnant. She's out of school now.
Ow.
Be careful. All of us sitting here are victims. We've laughed at somebody for something.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know when your time will come. Do you get it? So let's be careful. The things just if we are all minding our business,
Just want to be a peaceful
See,
place.
don't have any
they
issue.
always say something in tree that nipa I said we pay nipa o.
Nipa le pay no accept.
If we're all minding our own business, we will.
If someone
and I don't laugh at her. If I go and get pregnant, I think somebody will come and laugh at me. No, because when people are pregnant, I didn't. My friend gets pregnant and I laugh at her. When my time comes,
You just pray that I don't get pregnant because I will personally do it. Okay, you sponsor me YouTube.
Why?
I just come and sit here and laugh.
So let's be careful. But at the end of the day, if you're not ready to have a baby, don't put yourself in the situation that you know a baby can come out of it. If you have
Just
unfortunately
watch out.
gotten it like that and it has come to the decision of having the baby or aborting it, please make sure you make the right decision. Think about, don't
forget the
rush.
fasting and prayers. You really need me.
Say a prayer, like don't be in a rush to make a decision on whether to keep it or whether to have a baby. And some people too, if you know, another thing that even in as much as I'm against abortions, another thing that I think is very unfair is people who have babies knowing very well that you cannot cater for the baby. That is not fair.
You
to
so
the
we are
child.
not eating
The child,
food
you
for
can't even eat. You can't
Very
feed yourself. Then you want to bring a child into this world.
Yeah, that's
And as much as I'm against abortions,
That's
don't
where
go and let another
parents
child
and then-
suffer.
I'm starting. As I started.
How are you?
The women that will give birth,
Just stop.
We said women did all.
to give birth. Those people who give birth.
So, and then you'll have a child and you know you're not ready to take care of the baby. That is very, very unfair. If you know you do not have the funds, you do not have the support, do not put yourself in that position. Do not have a baby. I'm against abortions, but I think in that situation, that would be me personally. I will not bring a child into this world if I cannot cater for the baby. So if I get pregnant and there's no hope of me being able to fend for the child, make sure the child is comfortable and happy. Because why should you let a poor child suffer because of your mistake or because of your selfishness? So do not have a child. Do not bring a child into this world. Or if you maybe you're not ready to have a child, you don't have the finances, you're not, but the pregnancy comes along, make sure you get ready. Use that 9 months to prepare yourself. Do not let a child come into this world and suffer because of your greediness, okay?
Not to say we're still against abortion, but and also people give birth and they die, So if you know, like, you need to see.
Yeah, that's the thing. Honestly, if you die, I really think if you die, you die. If it's your time, you go. Whether you're
I'm trying to be like, but I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that. Let's say you need to seek advice. It's not all about you need to go to hospital.
Even if you seek their advice, listen.
You know, sometimes it's better. In some situations, it's better to take it out than to give birth. In some
You can die
situations,
taking it out, you can die giving birth.
that's what in
Even
some
some
situations.
situations, a doctor would advise you
that
that
you take
you
it
can't
out.
have a child.
Yes,
Yeah.
so you need to seek advice from the doctors, from the from people who have knowledge about these kind of things. Not just sit there and then be at home and be like,
Make your
hey,
decision.
because the guy says take it out. No, my sis. If you want to, you want. If you don't, you don't. You have to help yourself in every situation. What if he says, okay, take care of it, and the next moment he's flying? You get it?
So,
Yeah.
Prima,
I'm sorry, I'm flying with you.
what are your final words to like for
I don't-
both
Teenagers.
people our age on abortions
this
and
topic,
on
what's-
pregnancy? What's your final
Okay, my final thing is, if you are not ready to have a baby, practice safe sex. If you can't practice safe sex, practice safe raw sex. If you can't practice safe raw sex and you want to have the baby, please, the green card that you need. Let your baby have the green card. Let your baby have the green card. If you're like me and you have your conditions before you give birth, please let your boyfriend or your man that you are sleeping with know your conditions. Okay, so that he's ready when you are ready as well.
Your man that you're sleeping with.
I mean, people have sexual partners and they have like partners.
I think if you're not ready,
How many times do you want to make?
you are never sure. You're always thinking.
I believe.
You can fly?
I said never believe.
In my opinion, I think.
Hey, now then your opinion.
Go ahead.
I go B.
I want to
Ask
go
your
for
opinion.
baby.
Ask me what's up.
Go ahead.
Please,
Go
what's
ahead.
your opinion? What are your final words?
What are your
My
beliefs?
advice to our sisters out there is that
And
if
what
you
about
know,
the guys? The guys
and the
are
guys,
involved.
if you know you're not ready for a child, practice safe sex. If you know it's going to be a problem, and then if you don't trust the guy, if you know that the guy will ghost when you get pregnant,
How would you know
This-
he will ghost?
there are signs.
I don't know. People
Yes,
don't understand the
some-
ghost.
you
So
know-
can you edit in such a way that I'll ghost? So like, if I just like leave the
Ghost.
video so that I'll ghost.
Ghost.
Oh, where's Prima?
That is
Ghosted.
ghost.
Ghost.
The way you have the baby.
Prima, hi. But when
Back.
I'm saying. So if you know some things they say, Charlie, if you get pregnant, I go leave. Like don't joke with
don't
those
take it as a joke,
those things.
You
like
will leave.
red
Red
flag.
flag.
He
Just,
will
just
leave.
red. Just be smart. I mean,
I don't know.
you're
Can you like edit it and then put a red flag there?
Oh, yeah.
You know, like
She
a
will-
red flag.
Cassie, she knows those things.
so yeah.
And Cassie, what are your final words? The nice lines have come.
See, my advice is
You
not
want
to
water
the,
before?
I'm fine. Okay. My advice is to the guys. One, do not, some guys actually lure the girls into that. You lure them into
Into
that.
what, sex or keeping the baby?
No, into having sex with them. And then, they might do that, like release the sperm and you wouldn't know and you will get pregnant and you have no
but
idea.
tell the
But-
girls when you peeping them.
So all I'm saying is that you can't cater, you don't have the finances. Don't just
Do
just
it.
stay
Be
away.
safe,
You get
yeah.
it. Just be safe. Be on the
Serious
thing.
side. Like a
looks
safe
like-
space foundation.
Remember,
I'm sorry.
with the girls too, you have to be smart. Let me tell you, there are some smarter guys. Some people, they're with you because they know that if they leave you, they will not get anybody to mind them. So they want to impregnate you to lock you down. Okay? So when it comes like that, and then some people will think that, just keep it, just keep it, I'm ready for the baby. Not because they want to take your decision, no. Because they know that if you leave them, they have no one else. Do you get it?
To tolerate their bullshit.
So if they impregnate you like that, they know that you're for them forever because you have my baby. Do you get it? But you know yourself, you know what you want, you know your heart, you know you're not ready for the baby.
Your mom won't be happy when you have the baby, so
Just decide. And if you're a virgin, Keep it.
like that.
I'm telling you this.
Sis, what do you
If
think?
you're a virgin, keep it. It's very worth it. We might be sitting here saying all these things. Someone will say that she, the person in crowd that she's saying crowd, is
She's
she
not
a
a
virgin?
virgin.
It's not your concern. Whether I am or I am not, I'm not going to sit here and tell you if
I'm
I am or
bi-virgin.
I'm not. I'm virgin. So then I don't really care. But all I'm going to tell you is that if you are, keep it. Because I told someone this and the person went the other way around. And when things were messing up, she didn't know how she even come and tell me that. Kasi I wasn't able to. It's normal. It's your headache. Not mine.
My thing is, the guys, stop being selfish. Not all the guys. You know, those who are
You know
being
you're
selfish.
selfish.
Don't be selfish. Don't put your girl or any girl in the
That's
position to have to choose life or death.
Death,
Do you get it?
yeah.
Don't do that. Do not do that. If
Sorry
you're not ready,
about.
if
How
you're not
would
ready
you
to have a
feel
baby,
if
go with
someone
your sister.
dies because of your
You know
sperm?
that I don't. Will you rather live with that guilt than to have done
Some
the
boys,
right
they don't
thing?
care.
You get it? So just don't be selfish. Both of us, both the man and the woman, let's be careful.
Both
Let's
of the couple
don't
of
put
the
yourself in situations you're not ready for.
Yeah.
Put yourselves in situations you can handle. You're a rich kid, you can have a child. Go ahead.
Have a
as
baby.
many children as
Have
you
it.
want.
Oh no,
If you cannot have the child, do not put yourself in a position where you have to now make the decision of having an abortion.
Nah.
Do you get it? So let's all just be careful and let's
Learn to seek advice. Like
talk
talk to someone.
know how to handle those who come to us when they have been put in that situation.
You
When
don't
people come
just
to
go
us,
out and start
watch
spreading it.
watch how
Start telling
you
people.
watch
Don't
the
do that.
advice you give them, watch how you handle them. Because I always say this: how your reaction is what will cause somebody to either make a mistake or make a good decision. Do you get it? So let's all just be careful. Mind our own business. Stop
and
judging
drink water.
Stop judging
Water is
people
very, very
because you
necessary.
have more issues than I do.
I
And you know
trust
it.
you.
So let's stop judging people and let's
You know
all
I'm
be
pregnant
careful
if you would.
and let's stay
You know
blessed.
that I'm really
So this is where we sign
Oh
out.
wait, there's a new baby shop at the mall, and their baby set is like so nice.
For
In
those
case
of
anyone
you
finds
who
out I'm
have
pregnant,
babies.
I want one.
And for those who maybe if you found out recently that you're pregnant and you're not ready to have the baby, please marry Stokes International. Go there, they do safe abortions. And for the girls who want to have sex but then you're not ready for a baby and you want to do birth control.
None of these people are sponsoring.
Yeah,
this
you know,
video.
I'm not
think-
sponsoring, but me, I'm
I
helping
think-
you out. Me like this, like, and you want to do birth control. They have different options. Pills.
You know what the next
Marie
video should be
Stopes,
about?
Apoko, Lemle.
We learning a lot about contraceptives and stuff.
Are we
Yeah,
the
talking
let's
about it because
teach them.
Ghanaians
Are we
in
the
particular.
Yeah.
No, we're not their mothers, but then it can help someone, at
Yeah.
least one person.
This is where we log out.
And then we
Sign
end
out.
the
I want to
video.
be the one
And
to
we
the
edit.
ending.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. Say the ending.
This is
Everybody
where,
should give their own ending.
this is where we log out. This is where we sign out. Keep subscribe.
Please subscribe.
That's what you got.
This is where we sign out. This is where we bring our talk show to an end. If you've not subscribed, subscribe, and then you can catch us on our, social media platforms.
It will be down there.
Instagram,
We do not buy.
Twitter, Snapchat.
You know what I'm saying?
All of you.
Yeah.
Just
Please come and buy dresses. Fashion industry.
McDonald's.com.
Moving on.
But don't slide into the DM because I'm paid.
For those of you who want to do makeup, you want to do good makeup, come to.
Lay shades on.
Stop those girls who are spoiling your face.
Stop going to Betty and do your makeup.